So yeah, I'm gonna start off with this little curly tail here. If I can get it loose, I put this little, there we go, that little rubber thingy on there to give me something to anchor my little curly tail to keep it out of the way, so I don't have to bury it into the handle here and further deteriorate that. Let's see if this, make sure this float actually works right here. I'm not even sure if I tried this float out. I found it. Yeah, that looks good right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's getting out there pretty good. Yeah, this big long pole right here, it makes it a little easier to sling it out there. I believe if there's any crappie out there today, we'll catch a few. The water looks good. The wind normally doesn't blow this direction that much. It's a little different, so I don't know how that's going to affect things. A lot of times this time of year you'll have a bunch of skipjack and white bass back in this creek system here. I'm going to go a little faster here. What I'm doing is using this 1/16 of an ounce jig head today rather than the 1/32. Kind of hoping it'll help it to get a little deeper, but yet be able to keep maybe a little bit faster retrieve going. I have noticed this time of year when the water's still kind of warm, you know, a lot of times a crappie will chase it a little bit. So a fast retrieve sometimes works pretty good. Sometimes. Got one. See what we got right here. If I get this crazy camera to record, probably gonna be a crappie. Yeah, that's a nice, about a keeper right there. Really, not afraid to lift him up. There we go. Got 4-pound test on here. There's first crappie of the day. Yeah, that's about a keeper right there. Got him on that little blue jig right there. We'll measure him up right here and see how big he is. I don't really want to keep any today, but hey, that's a good sign. Really just wanted to find out if there were any crappie out here today. Again, this is my little hand-tied blue jigs. It's got some kind of synthetic blue material with some black thread and a remains of a white head right there. So he is 10, about 11 inches right there. About 11 inches. I think I'll turn him back. I really ain't in the mood to keep any today, and I doubt I'll catch that many. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn him loose here. See if I can find a spot to turn him loose here. That is a good sign there, folks, that we have a few crappie. Now that's a white crappie. Out here we usually catch more black crappie. You know, these snails out here. But that's keeper size right there. Going back out to the deep. There he goes. Water's trying to clear up a little bit, but it's still got a pretty good stain to it. All right. So we're fishing pretty deep. We got this big float on here today. Just a big weighted float, so I can fling it out there through this wind a little bit. 4-pound test, probably about a down about 8 feet down to this little hand-tied blue jig here. So pretty simple. Just a jig and a bobber, about 8 feet under that float, bringing it back really slow. Now I didn't feel the hit, I just saw the bobber stand straight up. Be careful right there, we do not want that to happen. Try to get it back out there in that same spot, just in case. Bringing it back across a little piece of cover maybe. Got the wind blowing right back into her face right now, which is good. Got the moon in her favor today. I kind of got out here with the idea I was going to fish around that moon a little bit, and it should be coming up about now, probably already up. About 1 in the afternoon here, 2 in the afternoon. I don't know what time it is, but the moon's supposed to be rising this afternoon about, I think about 1 or 1:30. Well, we got a little fish here. What about that? Probably wouldn't show this little fella, but hey, since this is only the second fish we caught today, I guess that's a little white bass. He hit that little green curly tail. Got out here looking for some crappie today, but I only caught one so far. Not much going on with crappie here. There's a fishing pole down here I'm getting ready to take a look at, see if there's any part of it salvageable. Throw him back. Let's see what this fishing pole says right here. Yeah. Broke. Graphite matrix, Browning, HP, 10 to 20 ash, some kind of a bass rod there. I'm gonna set it on the bank here. Yeah, I'll set it up here in this trash can. I doubt that anybody will want it, but I might as well go ahead and get it out of the lake. And someone could use it maybe. I don't know how expensive of a rod it was, but I'm just going to throw it right here in this trash can, and if somebody wants it, they can take it. If they don't, oh well.